We're here to announce our first presumptive positive case of novel coronavirus.
It was 6 months to the day when this announcement was made.
The case is in a male who's in his 50s. He had traveled to Wuhan, China.
The man was taken to Sunnybrook Hospital. 2 days later, his wife became the second presumptive positive case of COVID-19 in this country.
We are collaborating, we are working in cooperation, and we are doing everything that we can at the various levels responsible to make sure that we protect all Ontarians and all Canadians.
Within days, face masks, hand sanitizers, disinfecting supplies, and toilet paper became scarce, and price gouging became an issue both in stores and online. On March 11th came the cancellation of some professional sports. The NBA suspended the remainder of its 2019-2020 season, with the NHL following shortly after. And in the following days, schools shut down, followed by bars and restaurants. Then on March 17th.
This morning, I've declared a state of emergency in the province of Ontario. We're facing an unprecedented time in our history.
Premier Doug Ford declares a state of emergency, halting all gatherings of more than 50 people. On this same day, Toronto closes City Hall and civic centers.
We are doing this in the interest of setting an example and following our own advice from our own medical officer of health and other medical officers of health concerning the need for people, wherever possible, to stay home.
A city like we've never seen before.
Look how many places are closed.
Virtually empty, scenes of a deserted downtown core, an eerie reality as we are all told to stay home whenever possible. All non-essential businesses were ordered to shut down by the end of March. And then on March 27th, the city recorded its first death due to the coronavirus. While the city remained apart, many joined together in spirit, taking to their front lawns and balconies, showing appreciation to frontline healthcare staff. And then some hope. On May 19th, the city moved into stage 1 of the province's reopening plan. Storefronts welcoming back customers. And now stage 2, as we've seen, slowly some signs of normalcy, or what is at least considered to be our new normal. Much of the province moved into stage 3 this weekend, but for Toronto, that date is still unknown, as is what will schools look like come September. The education minister expected to make that announcement next week. At the peak of the pandemic here in Ontario, the province reported 640 cases in one day. Now, today, the number of new cases hovers just above 100.